Hi, Vashon Borich here with Team Tough, and I wanted to talk about something that might be a little bit controversial, but I want to share exactly my thoughts on this. So I want you to imagine for a moment that you've been working on breaking through a boulder with a big, heavy mallet, and you've been hitting it and hitting it and hitting it, and it's starting to crack. Okay, it's starting to crack, and you know for a fact that inside that boulder is your dream. It has your dream, it has all of the things that you've ever wanted. And so you've been hitting at it and hitting at it and hitting at it little by little, and you're just starting to break through. Just starting to break through. Let me just kind of show you here. There's a rock down here. I don't know if you can see this. And it's just starting to break through, just starting to get a crack in that rock. Okay, and so I'm thinking, yeah, I'm finally starting to get there. Well, then all of a sudden somebody comes up and they say, hey, come over here. I've got something else for you that is going to help you to get to your dream faster. And come over here and start hitting this boulder with your mallet. Start beating this boulder with your mallet. And I wanted to try to find another one here. So let's say I'm coming over here, and now I'm going to start beating on this rock. Beating on this boulder with a mallet. See if I can, break through. So, and then, all of a sudden somebody else comes over and says, hey, I've got another boulder for you. And so you come over here, and here's another boulder just beneath the surface, and you start beating on that. Well, here's the thing. If you go from boulder to boulder and start beating on it with a mallet, it doesn't matter if every one of those boulders has a promise of fulfilling your dream. The issue is that you're just going from boulder to boulder, and you may crack them, but you aren't spending enough time just focusing on one boulder, one dream, one thing. And if you jump around a lot, you're never going to break through. You're never going to break through to who you really are. And so as for me, I'm one of those, I believe in just focusing on one boulder. That's all I can do right now. And every day I hit that boulder and it cracks a little more, and I hit that boulder and it cracks a little more. And every day I'm getting closer and closer to breaking through, and I'm not jumping around. And so those people that are jumping around from boulder to boulder and making little cracks here and little cracks there, trying to get as many cracks going as they can, yeah, sure, they may eventually get there. But I think personally that if you stay focused on one organization and one group and keep hitting that boulder with daily action items and making the right choices and dedicating your time and seeking help from your mentors, that soon you'll be breaking through that one boulder and fulfilling all your dreams while everybody else is still going around hitting rocks. So with that said, I hope you get my analogy. Make it a great day.